my love, love, love. Kind of love that comes from above. Talking about sugar, baby, baby. Gonna sing it one more time. Oh, give me something. Oh, is it really nothing? Oh, give me something. And love. I don't want nobody but you. Well, I don't want nobody. No. Well, I found what I wanted, and I wanted to tell you, got a love for you, sugar. Won't go away. Gonna sing it just one more time, baby. When I need it, I got to have it. Tell me where I've been without you, without your love. Tell me where I've been when I needed you, when I wanted you.
Wow. It ain't the shakedown for nothing, everybody. You're listening to Big Blend Radio with Nancy Reed and Lisa Smith, the mother-daughter travel team and publishers of Big Blend magazines, and that was Happy Lips. And you will get a speeding ticket with that, for sure.
It's party.
That was that's epic, man. That is epic. It's a brand new single by the New York Roots Rockers. I call them the Soul Rockers. They're just awesome. Kwame Binea Shakedown. And, Kwame was on the show last summer with Universal Love. That was the title track to the brand new album, Roots Rock and Universal Love. He worked with Vernon Reid on that.
Nice.
And Universal Love is one of my favorite songs. Also, Jimmy Cliff. Man, we need more Jimmy Cliffs in the world, too. I'm so excited to have Kwame back on the show. Keep up with the Kwame Binea Shakedown. Just go to their website, KwameBineaShakedown.com. They're on Spotify, iTunes. They are on everywhere. YouTube. Yeah, watch their videos, man. Yeah. Cool. Go to their shows if you're in New York City. Kwame, welcome back. We're all excited.
Hello, Lisa and Nancy. How are you?
We're good.
We're all uppity now, man. Now we're all like, we're like this little positivity high. Like, you cannot be down after listening to that. You cannot.
That's what we set out to do. It's nice to know it's working,
Yeah.
It's working.
And so you're keeping up with the peace, love, and positivity message, right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I live by. That's what the guys live by. And, one day at a time, you got to kind of instill that in your mind in the morning and let it carry you the rest of the day,
Right on. Yeah, and I think, we're in such crazy times now that your music is so important because people just need a break, man. Yeah. You got to feel good at some point. You can't be miserable. You can't stay in one thing for too long.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
Yeah, we need a boogie.
Still going down.
I know. So how have you guys been? Like, have you been traveling around? What's happening in the show schedule?
Yeah, 2018 was really good for us. We've just been kind of on the road. We've done a lot of New England. We were able to go down in the Midwest, a little Chicago and Michigan, and come down. So we've just been busy. Just been kind of just playing as much as we can and blazing new territories and checking out some new places and meeting some new people all across this great nation of ours. Which, if you listen to a lot of stuff going out there, it doesn't seem like it's such a great nation. But down when you meet the people and you're in front of them, there's some really beautiful, amazing, kind-hearted and just beautiful people out there. And I just hope that people are getting a chance to meet each other and know that there's a lot of good around, and it's not all this craziness that unfortunately we have to deal with.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think, part of why, Nancy and I doing our travels, I think when we first connected with you, and it got you on our front cover back in, it was 2015, right? When your first EP came out.
Has it been that long?
I don't know, man, but we were in Yuma, Arizona, and we were still traveling on our tour, going to all the national parks and covering parks, and now we came back home to Tucson, do some production. You know how that is. You gotta get in the studio, and now we are like, we gotta go. We just gotta. It's time to get back on the road, and we changed the name of our tour to Love Your Parks Tour because it's about community, and part of it is, it's like, I think that happens with musicians. You can get stuck in the studio and forget about being out with the public and the people.
Absolutely.
And that's the truth. Travel to us, you connect with people of all walks of life. And even if you don't agree politically, you're going to find something that you have in common. Maybe it's food, maybe it's music. I think music
is wonderful for that.
That does it. So I think you're right about people, Oh,
absolutely. I think getting out there and, like you said, that you meet people, and of course you're not going to agree on everything. That's just the way we're built. But there's always a common ground, somewhere. And when you get to chat a little bit more, you find out there's a lot of common ground, between us. So, and music and travel and food and and the arts and a lot of these things are, for me, they're meant to bring us all together. The answer to a lot of these questions are, are in that. Things that bring us together, whatever it is.
Being a parent, has that changed you?
Oh, absolutely, and immediately and absolutely is the answer. Yeah. I mean, it's a blessing. It's something that you can't really explain. It changes your life instantly in the best way possible. In absolutely kind of you're aware of everything a little more, and You're not just living for yourself anymore. You're living for somebody that depends on you. It's an amazing thing, and it just makes you feel a little more complete. As you go through life, I feel.
Don't you think it's fun to get down, like a 2-year-old?
It's a shakedown.
And see the world from down there. Yeah, it's really cool.
It's amazing.
Microscopic.
Yeah, you see things whole different way.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And the one great thing the kids bring is they change your point of view. Like you mentioned, you start to see things in their eyes and not complicate things, and they live very simple but very true. You know what I mean? And if we all could kind of get a little glimpse of that in our adult, busy, stressful, whatever it is that we go through, I think we'd be a lot happier if we can just all just kind of shrink down to a 2-year-old's eyes for a day or so. I think it'll bring everything back to perspective in some ways.
I love that. Yeah. Speaking of family, I want to give a shout out to the Shakedown. So let's talk about the band, man. I always love to do that. So tell everybody, you're the front man. Yeah, with that energy. But tell everybody.
These are my brothers. Of course, I started out playing with other bands, and eventually I wanted to do my own thing, and write my own tunes and kind of put a group together. So, everybody involved in the band, and we have some new pieces that we added, just some new color and just some guitarist and a keyboard player. But these are all my brothers. These are all kind of people that I've met throughout, the New York City, New Jersey vibe, and the musicians that we've kind of, all played in separate projects. And when I was putting my things together, I was looking for some great players, but more importantly, some great people, man. Because when you spend so much time with a group of people, and you have to get along, and you have to not just get along, but really kind of dig each other. So my brothers are doing well, and they're really the source of my energy. When you have such a big sound behind you, just kind of carrying you, it's very easy for me to get up there and move and shake like I do, because they're the foundation. They keep everything going.
Well, give them a shout out. Tell everybody who's who.
Yeah,
Justin.
of course. Yes,
Justin's your original dude, right?
Yeah, that's my. We write most of the music together. He's my songwriter. My guitarist, Justin Wilcox. On the bass, I call him Dr. Phil, Mr. Phil Bassaroff. Yeah, we've got Kango Yamada on the saxophone, Brian Varnicky on the trumpet, the Mad Frenchman I call him, even though he's not French. I don't know how that came about, but we'll just we'll keep that going. It tends to get everybody laughing on stage. We've got some new pieces. Mr. Ben Tyree on the guitar, who's our new lead guitar player. And Mr. Leon G, we call him, on the keys. Guys that I met through Vernon Reed's guys that play with him a lot. So when working with Vernon, we needed some new musicians, and he was very adamant to check these guys out, and they've been like family. They've been with us, and they're on the new record. They're on Happy Lips, and Vernon actually did some production on Happy Lips for us too. So we're always happy to work with the mad genius that is Mr. Vernon Reed. On drums, we still have Medley Shabazz plays drums. We also have Mr. Matsu that plays some drums for us, and the guys are still there. They're still thriving, and they're still playing. And still loving the Shakedown, and we just hope to get out there more and more, and show the world a little bit more of what we're doing here.
Right on. Now, so you're still working with Vernon Reed, which is awesome. I mean, that was just such an amazing connection and collaboration with Universal Love, and I love that song. That song is just. That's an anthem. I think we were saying that when you came on the show last year with the album. But it's really cool. Are you still in Harlem?
No, I'm actually I'm in Jersey. I'm back to Jersey now. Need a little more space and a little green grass for the little one to run around. Those New York City apartments get a bit tight. So, but we're not too far. Literally right over the bridge in Ridgefield, New Jersey. Just getting a little bit of peace and quiet and serenity around us now with the new addition.
You went to the suburbs. It happens sometime to everybody.
But it's nice.
Do you have a van?
No, not yet. Not yet. The only van is the touring van, so we'll hold on to that until.
No station wagon.
I know, man.
Not yet.
I love those old station wagons. They were cool, man.
Yeah. Surfboard.
Yeah.
In the Woody.
Yeah.
Go to the beach.
Yeah, Woodies. Yeah. I love that, man. So,
I'm not old or anything.
Yeah. Last time you were on the show, you guys had done a little touring. You'd been to Austin, South by Southwest. You've been to California. Now I know you used to live in England. Are you looking to do some pond hopping?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm born in West London. A lot of my family's out there. So we were the Shakedown, and I did the small Shakedown. We were out there. It was almost 2 years ago now. We did some shows out there in the UK and the Netherlands and in Belgium. So we're looking to go. We had a great time and great vibe out there. That people really dig music and they dig. Just anything that's authentic, man, they really dig out there. So, we're working on some things to get out there more, and I got a good feeling that Europe is going to be a mainstay for us in the upcoming years. So we're slowly making strides to get our foot in through the door and wiggle our bodies in there and just be staples in there as much as we can.
He's going to wiggle and shake it down.
There you go.
See, that's how it is.
That's how you do it.
And shake it down,
Yeah, that's it. And so, well, I think they're going to love it as well. I know Europe has such a good appetite for good music, man. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they really do.
Man, I think you need to go back to like Africa too, man. You got to go to Ghana and go. I think South Africa tour. Come on.
Absolutely. I was
do the mother tour.
Some music to some family out there, and they were really digging it. So, we're trying to conquer all the continents, I guess, one at a time, little by little. But that's definitely absolutely in the plans. And the music scene out there is really evolving and is very eclectic. For a long time I was very just gun shy about taking the roots rock and roll and the soul rock and roll out there. But they're very, very open and really digging a lot of everything, So that's definitely in the future plans to get out there, and hopefully maybe you ladies will will join us on the Africa continent tour. You know.
Love Your Parks tour. That's it.
That's
do the
it.
Parks.
There's a lot of great parks out
do
there.
the entertainment. We'll rock some communities together, man. Love Your Parks tour. Yeah,
it's universal.
When we started our tour, it was Spirit of America tour, and we changed the name because that was about the parks, and then just the national parks, and now we're covering all parks because we understand the value, like green grass you're talking about.
Yep.
That value of urban parks and the value of how parks build communities that are stronger. So we changed it to Love Your Parks tour, and also because we started going, we can't help but be international. It just doesn't. You can't put us in a box and go here.
You can't put them in a box. I mean, I really do love what you guys are doing with that. It's just bringing some awareness to some of these great parks that are great for people just to go and be one with with nature a little bit, and just spread your wings out and smell that air and put your feet in the sand a little bit. It's a connection that we all have, and little by little as my daughter's growing up, I'm starting. She loves being barefoot outside. And just reading about how vital, how important that is. It's our connection to Mother Earth. And so I really love what you guys are doing, and hopefully we can make a extended shakedown and a big blend tour of all the national and world parks.
Okay, well, let's get a big bus.
I think that borders are made to be crossed.
Absolutely, it's just like rules.
Yeah, you learn the rules and then you get to break them.
Yeah, no. Like I think that would be awesome. We should totally create something like that. I love it. So now, when we come out to your area, we leave here. We're going to go to Kentucky. As far as I know, Kentucky is on the list. Louisiana, Colorado for next year, and so if we're in Kentucky, we need to. Just take a couple more hops, skips, and jumps. Everything looks closer together anyway out that way. So when we get to New Jersey, what park should we go to?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there's a few really nice ones. There's one right actually by my house, and I take my daughter all the time. It's a James Broderick Park. James Broderick, I think was an old boxer back in the day. But there's a great one here. There's one in South Jersey. I got to get the right name on it. I think I might mess it up, but I remember going there in elementary school back in the day. It's Mount Misery Park. I know it sounds weird, but it's a beautiful, beautiful park down there, and I think it's in Wildwood area in South Jersey. But there's a bunch here. There's of course, we got to take you to Central Park in New York City, which is
never done that.
You got to see that. Oh, it's amazing. It's you never see it never seems amazing how big it is. I tried to run it a few years back, and I had to take a bunch of stops just because it's so big. And there's a lot of great things around there. So that's definitely one I'll take. And there's a few here in Jersey as well that spread your wings out and then check it out.
Awesome.
Cool.
Now, do you like to play outdoors versus indoors?
I love outdoors. Just there's nothing like crisp air. We've done Vermont in the winter. When it's 30 degrees, and and we've done Harlem and downtown when it's 105. So we preferably like to stay in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and the 80s, but we'll go wherever we can to be outdoors, and there's just such a different vibe, when the music hits. You get to see people kind of just open the windows a little bit, and slowly the crowd starts to come around when they hear the music. It's an amazing thing. It's just such a human kind of quality when you hear music, just to kind of you perk your head up and you see what's going on there. It just kind of invites everybody out, and once again brings everybody together.
Absolutely. Now, talk about travel too, and parks and everything. So the National Parks Arts Foundation, they're awesome partners of ours. We love them, and I think we make them sponsors of every show almost because we love them so much. What they do is taking artists and musicians and putting them in a park. You get to stay in a park for a month. So what about the Shakedown going to Dry Tortugas off the Key West? I'm just thinking of an island album.
Oh, man.
It's your own island. You're off the grid. You have a little hut thingy, solar powered, and you'd be at Loggerhead Key, and it's your own beach with the sea turtles, right?
Man,
like the whole family,
fantastic.
the whole band could go out there.
Can we make that happen? That sounds amazing.
That or you could go to Hawaii Volcanoes because that's a 6-bedroom house.
Yeah.
It's in the new part of the park. Yeah.
Oh,
and they're trying to put a recording studio in there.
Oh man, I think Hawaii's got my name calling. However way we can, you gotta let me know the information how we can try to make this happen, man. You know.
I'll call Tanya right now. Tanya, Kwame,
yes,
going. Yeah,
yes.
I'm going to connect you guys with that. Hey, so now let's play. I want to play a song from your first EP, your self-titled EP when we first met you.
Right.
And so let's do Little Lady.
Oh, nice.
Tell us about Little Lady.
Yeah. So Little Lady is actually the words are written really for my then girlfriend, now wife. It just kind of the way we met. We were both in the bar restaurant industry as bartenders and such. So I lived my first day walking into my new job, and literally she was behind the bar with a flower in her hair. And one of those kind of instant like pictures that are just ingrained in your mind. And it just the first time I saw her, and you say love at first sight, but I knew there was something there. And 11 almost 12 years later with a daughter and now, and I'm glad I wouldn't change anything for the world for that meeting, and so that song came about, and it's onto my little girl. So that's my two little ladies.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This is the perfect choice. Okay,
yeah.
so let's play it, everybody. Again, Kwame Binea Shakedown.
Makes me stop and
listening to Big Blend Radio with Nancy and Lisa, and we got Kwame Binea in the house with us, the Shakedown. And that was Little Lady off of their first EP, their self-titled EP. That is the 2015. I'm not good at numbers anymore, man. I think the more we live, the less we have to worry about numbers.
That's it.
That's for textbooks, man. That's for textbooks. So you've got to do the Shakedown. Come on. You cannot come on the show without doing the come on, shake it down. Come on.
Shakedown, you ready?
Yeah. That's it. You know that we start New Year's Eve with your music. I mean, New Year's Day. We always turn the clock with it. Yeah. Let Go is the song because you got to let go. You got to let go.
That's
go with the flow. That's a thing.
Yeah. Less numbers, Yeah.
Exactly. Unless you're going to read tarot cards or something like that. That's cool. You can do that. Numerology and dabble in that goodness. So now, do you see a new album coming out? Like, is there another single on its way?
Yeah. So we're working on some. So we have a live album that so we had a record release for Happy Lips that we did at Brooklyn Bowl, which is probably my favorite venue. Wherever we played, I mean, it's just fantastic. It's in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and all the heavy hitters play there. And we were very fortunate to get to do our record release there. So we recorded the whole show. So we're actually in the process of putting that together and getting that ready for a live album. Hoping that'll come out actually the very, very beginning of next year, as well as a new single as well with that. So we're trying to figure out which one to come out first, but there's definitely some new music and a live album coming up very, very soon.
Awesome. We like that.
Yeah.
We love the live. We watch the videos all the time, and you got Happy Lips out there with the video there. It's always because it's just like that energy, and I think doing a live album is really awesome for those who haven't had the opportunity, like us, to come out and see you yet,
Right.
And it's a really cool way of, if you've owned it, I'm just saying, like, like a little documentary, live music video, DVD kind of deal.
I like that.
I do. Yeah, I do. Come on now. Now listen, I've been thinking this idea of like a combination tour idea that's sitting with me pretty good here.
Right.
I'm seeing this like pre-radio show before the gig. The show goes on, then we run around in the park the next day.
Yeah.
Then we do it all over again, like in different places.
I love it. I love the idea.
And we need a big van. Like we got to paint the van. We got to like a big bus or a van. Like what do you want? A bus? Like an old school bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like an old school bus. Yeah. I think some really retro. We'll put a
solar
panels
surfboard on the top. Yeah.
There you go. We could put a basketball thing at the back, and we could put paint on the back.
I'll just paint it all flowers.
Yeah, you can paint it. Nancy's got the art thing. Yeah, flowers are good.
We'll play a game of horse wherever we stop, and and we'll put that as part of the thing. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
This is cool. We could just have like a little party. Like we could have like a whole back in the day they had wagons and horses. So we could have a posse.
A traveling, like a Rolling Stone traveling circus, Yeah, I like that.
Oh, we could do the concert in tents or like outside in the park. That's what we have to do.
Now we're talking.
And we could set up nice little food vendors.
Woodstock.
We got to have food.
Woodstock.
Good food. Like organic farmers come out with their produce and like make like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How much fun
is
that?
I'm all over this. Ladies, I'm
hungry now.
Tell me where to sign. I'm in it.
This is good. I'm digging this. Okay, so where do you want to go? Like, if we're going to go on this road trip, where are we going? Are we going to do Africa? Are we going to do America? Are we going to float around, do a world magic bus tour?
We float around here in the States and hit some of these great parks that you ladies have been.
Red Rocks.
Red
Rocks. Yeah, amphitheater.
Yeah.
Oh man, absolutely.
There's a lot of natural amphitheaters.
Then let's see if we can get the band to perform in a cave. There's caves out there.
That'd be
like,
great.
We could have an
That'd be great.
Some acoustics.
We get some recordings of that. That'd be some great acoustics in those caves.
That'd be interesting.
That would be cool.
Ooh, the lighting would be really awesome.
Yeah, acoustic set in the cave. I like it. I like
Oh my
it.
gosh! Now this could be a video, man. Like different concerts as we go around, and everybody that comes in gets a flower or a seed packet. Remember when Tracy Chapman did that with her tour?
Right.
Gosh, what was that? What's that album? Ashes.
It'll
Oh
come to
my
you.
God! It's one of my favorite albums.
Oh, she's great. Tracy
Oh
Chapman.
man!
Amazing.
And when people went to her concerts, she would give them a package of seeds to plant.
Ah,
That's
to
awesome.
plant. Oh, that's
Yes.
a great idea. Great idea.
Mhm.
I think
We'd
we're
have to
onto something here.
I like this.
Concerts in the park.
Just come on a show and we'll have a business meeting about parties and parks and flower power, and this is good. This is good. I like this.
Me too.
So who's your
I'm in.
opening act?
That's a good question. I think
Yeah.
I think some of the guys in the Shakedown could open. We could if we wanted to keep it all together, or if we wanted to. I love Leon Bridges. I just ran into Gary Clark Jr. after a hotel gig the other day.
No way.
Just randomly, we just left. We're playing in the James Hotel in downtown,
Oh.
and we're just finishing up, and we're loading the stuff in. And I look over, I'm like, man, that guy looks just like Gary Clark Jr. But he's super tall. I'm a tall guy, and I was like, I didn't put two and two together. So I would look by him, walk by, I'm like, hey, that's Gary. I'm like, hey, Gary's super nice guy. He was just finishing the cigarette. He was like, I'm coming down to check you guys out. I was like, oh, we just finished, man. So we missed him on that, but super nice guy. He's a great guy. I'd love for him to. So we probably have to open for him, of course, but yeah, he's another good one.
Man, he's one of my favorite guitarists. He's got that.
He's
man,
amazing. He's amazing, and a super nice guy. I met him briefly, but very, very great energy, man. Just super nice guy. He was opening for. He was staying there, opening for Clapton the next night at Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Leon Bridges is awesome too. And now, if we have them, now I'm going into festival mode.
Yes.
Let's just call it the Peace, Love, and Positivity Festival series.
It's the
tour.
Magic Mystery.
Yeah, that's the park tour with music. We have a festival, and then we could have Ben Harper and Charlie Musselwhite come in too.
Michael Franti,
You got to bring the Franti, man. He's got to go
man.
everywhere. He's cool.
He's very cool.
Yeah, you need to play a gig with him. I want to see the two of you perform. Wouldn't that be good?
That'd be cool.
That'd be great. We're actually looking to set some stuff up down the line, because his vibe. He's a soul rocker, roots rock and soul, so it would mesh really well, I think, And he's on a very super positive guy, and just a good guy, man. From everything that I hear, people that have worked with him, he's just a down to earth, just. I think his new album is called "Stay Human," which says it for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, we watch his stuff all the time. His music, that album he put out, Spearhead, all the freaky people make the beauty of the world, like that.
Yeah.
I listen to that, and then when they have that whole radio segment and they're talking to the politicians and just yeah. I'm like, dude, this is so cool. See, that's what we could do. We could record crazy, cool stuff like that. We'll do, radio segments, and we'll interview politicians. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to. We've done that.
You just ruined it.
We don't want to do that. We've done that, and I don't think we'll ever do that again. We want to be happy. We want to be happy, that's for sure. But this is exciting. I love the live album and the videos. It's just so exciting to have more of the Shakedown coming out. That's exciting for all of us. And I really do hope you get over the pond soon. And I know you're going to be on our friend Craig Avery's show soon.
Yes.
We've been on there a few times. He's fun. He's got good musical taste, man. He's got good taste.
Beautiful.
So
I look forward to meeting him. Seems like a super sweet guy,
Awesome. So listen, what are you doing for the rest of your Friday? You want to come over and jam?
Yeah, I'll be over in a few. I'm just gonna grab my guitar and just
Awesome.
just relaxing, spending some quality time with the family, and
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
That's nice and easy,
Right on. So we're going to close with one of the songs from Roots Rock and Universal Love. This is an awesome album. Everyone's got to go get it. Kwame Binea Shakedown.com. And I think we're Mona Lisa is one of my ultimate favorites.
Well, of course.
Because, I know you wrote that for me,
of
but
course.
I think that we should play World on Fire.
Cool.
because it just is a good message, you
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
love will take you high, right?
That's right.
it.
It is. It is. That's to me. That's the answers to all the questions that we have, man. It's all in love, in one way or the other. Because in love, there's respect. There's there's understanding. There's all these things that we're all peace and all these things that we're all holding on to. They're the roots of love. So for me, love is the answer for all this, man. So the more love, the better the world is. So let's spread it far and wide.
And spread it thick.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Absolutely.
can't just have a little piece of bread with a little bit of butter. You got to have
No, I want slobber.
You want
that
a
butter on the
doorstep.
bread, Yeah, absolutely.
big
Absolutely.
and some honey.
Oh, good eating.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
I know.
Yeah.
We gotta get back on the tour, man. We gotta get to those festivals. We got work to do. Some sustenance has to happen. Here it is, everybody. World on Fire. Again, the album is Roots, Rock, and Universal Love. Go get it. Go to KwameBinea.Shakedown.com. See them on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, iTunes. Did I miss anything? You're everywhere with everything.
Everywhere you can find music or anything, we're there.
Right on. On. Thanks for joining us, Kwame. You take care. Don't be a stranger.
Lisa and Nancy, thank you always, and I'll be in touch with the new material very soon. You guys have a great, great day. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. You take care. Here it is, everybody. World on Fire. Thanks for listening to Big Blend Radio. Keep up with us at BigBlendRadio.com and stay tuned. We got more music coming up.